Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to the morning after with me, your host, Alex Ringler. Let's go around and say who's here, where you're from, what's your favorite color. I don't know, Russ?
I'm Russ White. I'm with Q Life magazine, and my favorite color is pastel pink today.
I wasn't serious, but okay, good. Mark.
Hi, I'm Mark Monfinley from Seattle, Washington, with my bunny boys for Easter.
There they are.
Hi, bunny
Great boys, yes. And my favorite color is peep yellow.
Peep yellow, like your crown.
Like my
Brenton,
crown.
you're not Aaliyah today. You're Brenton. Say hello.
Hi, my name's Brendan Coon, also known as Aaliyah, and I'm on my way to work and make dreams come true, and my favorite color is sparkly.
Oh, that's a good color. And finally, last but not least.
Hi, everyone. My name is Garrett, co-owner of Q Life magazine, and my favorite color is all of them, the rainbow, all of them.
Oh, the rainbow, like the flag, diversity, lovely. All right, let's jump right in. Oh, or just sneak right in like that gentleman did. Hello, Michael, how are you? Tell everyone who you are and what you're doing.
Hi, what's your favorite color?
My favorite color is black.
Dark, like your soul.
You know what they say about New Yorkers? We will wear black until something darker comes along.
Pretty much, yeah, it's just a sea of black out there. Not now, because it's warming up, it's spring. We've got some Easter bunnies here. Mom, I half expected you to look like Jessica Rabbit when you came out, since you had your bunny before. But you're still gorgeous. All right, so moving right along. So we're one more queen down. Kimura's gone, bless her heart. This week, the judges were Naya Rivera, and who was the other boy? I forget his name.
His name was Jeffrey Boyer Chapman.
He was a gorgeous man. I had not seen the show that he's on, but he was gorgeous.
I'm gonna say I saw the series. It's amazing. I'll do the blatant plug for Unreal. You have to see it. It's hilarious.
Go see
It's
Unreal.
about reality TV, yes?
Yes, it's a sitcom about reality TV.
Right.
Yeah, I know this.
It's not like a modern.
Oh
day,
wait, I think I have seen an episode of that.
It's like a modern.
What was that?
Like a modern day Noises Off, where you get to see.
Oh, okay.
Oh, how fun.
That's fun.
Very fun.
But the judges being there, I feel like they didn't really contribute much this week. Even Ross with the challenges, he was just kind of standing there mugging while they were going through their live thing. And obviously he couldn't give any feedback because it was live. And it's like, well, we did it. Moving on. It's like, then why did you have to be there? I don't know. What were the feelings on the judges this week, Mama?
Well, I'm with you as far as Ross was concerned during the challenge, because and also I was really surprised with the challenge because they were forgetting lines and there was a teleprompter.
Yeah. And holding cards.
I don't understand that.
Well, teleprompters.
I will
working with teleprompters.
Peppermint meh to the judges this week.
I know. Yeah, bless her heart. But in support of them, when you have cards in front of you and there's a camera and there's a teleprompter and you're still like trying to do your own shtick, it can be a lot like that's going through your head. So working with the teleprompter is actually like a skill that they have classes for people like for public speaking. So it's not like it's super easy to look here and read this and still smile and still look like you're not just reading something and you're an actual person. So
I think the first group got it great. I mean, they did a really good job. Yeah. Really great job.
Yeah. But did you see that in Untucked? Apparently, what was it? Not on today.
Not on today. Yeah.
They didn't have really a run through together.
I know. I was so surprised when you hear that. I mean,
yeah.
She separated out everybody into their little groups, and they never got to run through it once. You need to go through it at least once.
At least once all together, just to kind of get out the timing of everything. And I think that would have really helped them. I gotta say, Team Morning Bitches kind of blew it out of the water, aside from Aja and Valentina kind of being awkward together.
What was that? I mean, okay.
I mean, I think Aja's just hung up on... Yeah, I think Aja's just hung up on Valentina and her, like her getting praise and Aja being in the bottom so much. It was like, okay, I get it. But what was your favorite thing, Russ, about the Morning Bitches segment?
The chocolate salad.
Yep.
And the broccoli. Perfect, flawless, everything.
And the whole thing about, many people don't eat enough chocolate.
Oh.
You don't get your daily allotment of chocolate. Yeah.
Perfection.
It's hysterical.
Yeah.
Well, your bunnies are having a lot of fun back there, Mom.
Yes,
Anyway.
they are.
Garrett, what would you say like could have made team not on today a little better aside from like a run through?
I thought that when Charlie Hides was like focusing so much on how other people are performing, like living your own moment and play off other people's things, like make it fun. He was like, yeah, you can't be so like strict on yourself. You just have to like let things flow. So I thought that could have been something better, but I loved Miss Cuckoo's little performance. I thought it was so hilarious. I have a thing for accents, though. I think they're funny, and it always brings me fun.
I love that. Yes, Mark, what did you think?
Well, I mean, I thought it was very interesting because this is what Charlie does: is perform in front of cameras, with prepared words, and he totally blew it, which was
it wasn't good. It wasn't a good performance. And do you think? I think you're right, Garrett. I think it's maybe because he was more worried about like kind of directing Cuckoo and being like, keep on.
It was like he was afraid of somebody else making mistakes, so was trying to be like. It was almost like he forgot he was a drag queen and thought he was a real girl auditioning for a real show.
Yeah.
Totally.
Taking it so serious, like I'm gonna be a news anchor today. Like no, you're not really gonna be a news anchor.
And he said it. He said it when he was eliminated. I'm a control freak, and he showed it.
Yeah, he really did.
Also, it's like why try to take away Cynthia Lee Fontaine's malaprops? Her crazy mangled English is part of her charm.
Yeah.
Well, I agree, but I think that's where the control freak comes out, where it's like Cuckoo is all just like off the cuff. She's just going to say something. She's just going to mispronounce a word and she's just going to be funny. Whereas Charlie is very regimented and like is completely like put together, like even with her looks on the runway we've seen this season, it's like, it's always just very well executed, very tailored, very just like in control of that look. So I think that just was her downfall with this particular, thing. But that's what there was a moment in the makeup room, I think before the runway, where Valentina was kind of talking to Aja, being like, don't focus on me, don't focus on the other girls, don't focus on that, focus on yourself and making yourself better. And I think that could apply to Charlie as well, if he would maybe focus less on Cuckoo and maybe done that, or prayed to her, her candle there. Oh, I can't believe you got one of those.
Guadalupe.
Is that the Virgen de Guadalupe? There is one of Our Lady of Triumphant Drag Queens that they used to sell at Spencer's Gifts.
Yes.
And I think they used it in Connie and Carla one time, which was funny. What'd you say there, Mark?
It's from a company here in Seattle called R.G. McPhee's.
Oh, fun.
And they're the ones who sell like the crazy cat lady action figure and
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I think my sisters are gonna get me one of those one of these days, and if I don't find a man soon. Anyway, but then with why is there such animosity between Trinity and Eureka? Is this something that's been going on for years?
Yeah.
Or like, I don't have the inside story behind that. Brenton, can you talk a little bit about that?
I don't have it either, but whenever they introduced the queens in the first episode, Eureka was talking about how they both have competed in a lot of pageants together.
Oh yeah, they touched on that in the last scene I remember, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
They had just finished doing before they started filming, they had just finished a pageant where Trinity won and Eureka came in second.
Gotcha.
So it was kind of fresh. The wound was fresh.
Yeah. Because even like not even in the episode, I mean, you could tell it there, but then you watch Untucked and it's like, oh my God, these bitches hate each other.
Well, and it wasn't the first time that it's happened either.
Yeah.
Apparently, I was talking with another friend of mine, another drag queen, and she said that their rivalry is quite well known.
Okay.
And they're always very, how shall we say, vocal with each other.
Because we were bordering on Coco and God, the one. What's her name?
Alyssa.
Alyssa. I'm like blanking on everything. getting up there in age. When you get to be a woman of a certain age, you start to forget.
Please.
But, but okay, so why does it have to come out though? Did you think there's an innate like inability to get along with someone and like make it work? Like if you have beef with them, I don't know. Mama, what do you think?
No, I mean, that's the one great thing about theater and performing is you don't have to like the people you're working with.
That's what they say in Chicago. There's only one business where that's no problem at all.
Not a problem at all, honey.
So it's like if then maybe going on here, because I think these two are going to last for a while. They're going to have to just kind of shove that down and learn how to either work together or just kind of be like, okay, but do your thing. I'm just going to do mine.
Drama, and it happens all the time. And they search to find drama for drama's sake, and once they found some way to get a needle in, they keep boring away. And I've heard from other queens that they're really surprised that Nina Bonina hasn't done it more often.
Really?
Because she usually has a very short fuse and just comes right out and says what she wants, and usually it's always something negative. So, but now she's crying all the time.
She's crying, but also I feel like I see her like she's kind of like the cat in the corner that's just like observing everything. She's just like,
or the mouse.
And then they'll be like, "Why don't you say something?" She's like, "I feel fine," and it's like, okay, great. Maybe she doesn't want. Maybe she knows she has that reputation, and she doesn't want to like feed those fires in a way.
Well, if you saw Untucked, she had no feeling that corset was so tight.
So tight.
Couldn't even sit up. She was like falling. It was so funny. Oh, bye.
Yeah, but speaking of the yes, Russ.
What?
Runway.
Speaking of the runway, so when I gotta say when Nina came down on the runway, she was the last to go. I was in a bar this time. I actually watched it live, which was fucking fantastic to get all these reactions. They hollered for her. They really liked her look. All the boys in the bar. So I was very surprised when they like kind of read her about it. What did you guys think, Russ?
Sorry, I was distracted by the bunnies. Could you ask that again?
The bunnies are having fun. So Nina's
bunnies.
They're gonna do it. Like that's what bunnies do. But Nina's look on the runway, I really liked it, but the judges didn't seem to. What did you think?
Nina's, what did we say? It was very Wendy O. Williams.
It was a little bit Wendy O. Williams, a little bit Moulin Rouge.
Mm-hmm.
And a little bit Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, it is Zombie Jesus weekend.
Well, that's what I was going to say. A little bit of Jeffrey Holder in Live and Let Die. The bear.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if that wasn't your favorite, then Russ, what was one of your favorites?
I loved Pheromones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's pretty.
It's very
1930s.
1930s.
Jean Harlow.
Jean Harlow look. Mama, you got to calm your bunny down.
The bunny needs to go and aft it. Well, happy spring, everyone. Mama, what did you think of the runway look?
Okay, can we just say it that it was the revenge of Cynthia Lee Fontaine's gym shorts with Peppermint's outfit? I'm sorry.
Agreed. Yeah.
Worst runway outfit ever.
Bless her heart. Like a lot of queens said, it was kind of an afterthought. I agree. I think it was.
That wasn't even an afterthought. That was like, I think she found that pink dress lying in a corner somewhere in the trash.
I don't think it was even a dress. I think it was a piece of
fabric.
Fabric. And that lace top tied into a knot on one side. It was absolutely. Michael, you've steered me wrong because you were talking so highly of Peppermint, as has everybody else. Yeah. And she's just been. This for me was the number. The last straw, because can't do it. No, and I'm sorry, I've got to say it. Eureka looked like a pink flamingo and an old Buick had sex. I'm just saying it.
Yeah, it came off like they said, like dominatrix, not necessarily like nighty. I'm going to bed. But Brenton, what was your favorite or least favorite look?
Even though Charlie,
to be honest, it was hard to make a decision because they didn't. I mean, they like sped through that runway so quickly. I didn't really.
They did.
Some of it was hard to see. Like, of course, you saw I liked Farrah's. I thought Farrah's was good. I thought hers was probably the most representative of like 90.
And
in my opinion, I mean, it's what I would have wore. But
Charlie's look, though, I actually thought Charlie was 90, very 90.
I agree. I liked Charlie's look, and
Charlie's look was fabulous. It was so cute.
Yeah, it was really well put together.
I barely remember any of them, to be honest with you. It was so quick.
They did. There was a quick runway. I think it was because they had a lot of critiques to get through. They had to show 2 separate morning shows, so that takes a lot of airtime as well. So they're like, well, here's the look, and they didn't really give them any runway critiques. It was just like, there's the look. Yeah. There's the look. Okay. There's the look. And
I noticed something on the runway, and we're gonna talk about it.
Let's do it.
Valentina's poo-poo
was showing through. It was like, is that pubic hair?
Pubic hair at the top? Or is that...
Well, it was better than Peppermint's saggy, droopy drawers.
Or is it a merkin?
Was it a merkin? Was it just part of the was it like fringe on...
It was part of the lace. No.
All right, well...
Did you just say part of the wig?
It's part of the lace, no.
Part of the lace. It's part of the lace of the merkin that she was wearing.
I'm thinking. I'm going. Look, some extra false eyelashes.
Oh my God! Someone should have done that. That's so gross. But come on. Oh Lord. Okay. Well. Okay. So runway was what it was. They kept one whole team, which was like, okay, everyone kind of deserved to stay that week from that team. So I wasn't like super mad. Aja, maybe not.
Alexis got off easy.
Alexis did get off a little easy.
Because that was a horrible outfit. Some white
and her performance was meh. It's.
I mean, but she was a morning host in say Good Morning Cincinnati maybe.
Yeah. But, and she did a good outro as well. She was the Meredith Vieira if there was one.
She kept the show going along. But I mean, it was like her outfit. This is the second week in a row. I thought her runway outfit was horrible.
Yeah.
Not as bad as Peppermint's. I mean,
not as bad, but
drawers.
I think Alexis is skating by on safe, and there's going to be a point where that's just going to not work anymore. So getting on to the lip sync, what did we think of Miss Charlie just throwing the game?
I thought initially it was the shoes. You couldn't use the shoes; they were too high. And then all of a sudden,
at least walk in them.
She could move, but then as it got into it, we're like, oh, she's throwing the game.
Yeah.
Well,
then she said afterwards.
She said she always thought if she ever got to lip sync for her life that she
would just walk away.
She just walk away because she doesn't. Because I don't lip sync.
Well, to me, that's also saying that's saying a queen saying I don't sew.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's like saying I don't sew. It's like, well, you're on this competition though, so you know there's going to be some element where you're going to have to push yourself beyond your comfort level. And if you're okay not doing that and leaving, I guess that's one thing. But there's a lot of hungry bitches out there who would do anything to be on this show, including learn to sew or lip sync or sing or do comedy or act or host a goddamn show or be a monkey sidekick. So it's just to throw it seems like a little insulting to all the queens who are on the show in a way.
That and I hear that next he had that moment where he was talking about the AIDS crisis in the 80s and all of his friends had passed away. It's like you would think that you'd want to fight for those people that didn't even have the chance to survive to make it to see this day. I thought it was a little come on, fight for those people. Be here. You represent a whole generation that you need to represent better.
They were screaming from behind her. Come on, Charlie, do something.
Yeah.
Do something.
Because I don't think they wanted to see her go. I don't think they want to see either of them go. Honestly, I think a lot of girls were it's going to be Peppermint and Trinity, and Peppermint's going to go. So.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but yeah, it was very strange. I felt because she has a great message. Older queens still have a lot to give. We're not there yet.
I mentioned that while we were watching the show.
It's like we can still do things.
Times in reference to you.
Well, Mama, you're what 29 now?
Yes, 29.
Okay. Well, that's getting up there. So you.
I know. When I turn 30, it's going to be hell to pay. Let me tell you.
I know. You're gonna have. Are you taking Boniva already?
Oh yeah, Sally Fieldsville. Yes, I am.
She's taking
Boniva with a Truvada chaser. It's great. Boniva. It's good for everybody.
Boniva.
Oh, Who needs Boniva when you've got bunnies? Okay, moving on. So, all right, so another queen's gone. And another round has happened where we're seeing some people perform better than others. Who are we still online with who we think is going to be in the top? Let's go around. Russ. So actually, let's save Russ for last because you can go to the website and see who's still on top on QLife.com. So, Mama, who do you think is going to win?
I'm still Queen Sasha. I'm still Sasha. I'm warming up to Shea Coulee. I really am. I am warming up to her. And Eureka's wearing thin.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed what Ross said this week when he said, you know, I want to find out where she's performing. I will pay money and I will go see her.
And also, Eureka and Nina's segment of the Not On Today was the best segment.
Yeah,
they did the best job.
And Shea Coulee and Sasha's were the best.
Exactly.
So, it was great. But no, I'm still a Sasha Velour queen. I think the next person to go is probably going to be Peppermint.
All right.
She's going to have to really do something amazing for her to stay, I think.
Yeah, I agree. She's just she's safe. I think her or Alexis might be coming up too. But anyway, Brenton.
Who next to go or who I think is going to stay?
Who's your top favorite right now, and then who do you think is probably on their way out?
I'm still a fan of Valentina. Although this week, the last couple of weeks, I feel like she's kind of faltered a little bit, so that's kind of unshakable. And then I would say Sasha Velour, she seems almost like a sleeper cell. Like, she'll be one of those queens that stays somewhere in the middle throughout the whole beginning of the competition, and then she'll get more airtime nor the end. I would assume that she'll probably make it to, top 5, top 4, top 3, if not more. Your bunnies are getting naked, girl. There are naked bunnies now.
Keep the peeps in front of the bunnies. Keep the peeps in front of the bunnies. All right, so Garrett, what do you think?
I'm still rooting for Valentina. I think that just as a person, I like his mindset as a boy and as a drag queen. Mm-hmm. I think that he has his all the comments that he makes about just being your own competition. It's about focusing on yourself. It's always been my philosophy in life.
That's great.
I resonate with him, and I like his drag looks. I think that he's good. I also think, though, that Aja is doing the whole, the underdog role. And a lot of times the underdogs do come in through, they start off with, negative things, and then they grow throughout the thing. And so a lot of times people feel connected to people that grow. So I think that they might be grooming her for that to be in the top.
That could be.
I think so.
I can see that. So Russ, what's going on Q Life?
I want to talk about Valentina a little bit with Garrett. Do you think that Valentina's spirit is because she's only been doing drag for a short time and hasn't become jaded by the other queens? She still has the passion and hasn't had some of the fighting and infighting that can happen between.
Yeah. I think because maybe he's able to get through life maybe a little easier than other people might, as far as he seems very theatrical anyway, so he doesn't have that hurt or that baggage that sometimes can come along with having to perform to survive. A lot of queens do, and so it just seems like this is something that he does for fun, not necessarily to make a living. And so when you come at it from an angle of it's just something I enjoy, it's not a job, it's not work, it is something that's purely just for entertainment, for fun. That might be his life story. I don't know.
You can't do drag at this level and have it just be for fun and entertainment.
Agreed.
Sorry.
Well, at this point, it has to be. It has to be part of you. It has to be a career that you're pursuing. So
that's one of the things that when we did the interview with Valentina, she said that one of the things she enjoyed most about becoming a drag queen was putting on the makeup and enjoying that experience and spending 2 to 3 hours putting on face. And then all of a sudden, she's got 20 minutes to get ready for a show somewhere.
Yeah. He was I usually light my candles. I usually turn on some music, I think, right? Or something. Was that him, right?
Yeah, it was an
experience. It was just purely relaxing for him. It was painting. Some people paint for therapy. I think that's kind of how he was viewing it more so as an art form.
Agreed. Okay, so what's going on Q Life there, Russ? Do we have tops? Do we have bottoms? What's going on?
We have tops and we have bottoms.
Of course.
Clearly.
You can see that behind Mama. So this week, Sasha Velour's in the lead. followed by Shea Coulee, Charlie Hides, Aja, Nina Bonina, Brown, Rodham, Clinton,
Rob Zombie,
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, Patty Yanni.
Oh, his name is my name too.
Rounding up she's last place on the leaderboard.
Wow, okay. Well, I think it's because she has been kind of like not shining as much in the last two challenges. She's been safe and she's been fine. But a lot of other queens are stepping up. I agree with. I'm kind of team Shea Coulee. I'm digging her these days. I think she could take it all the way to top 3. Honestly, just the way she is with the other girls and what she's producing, and I'm a big fan of hers at the moment.
You just don't like the hips.
But I'm warming up to Sasha Velour. I'm warming up to her finally. I like her creativity. I really do. And even though I really liked Eureka on the runway in this episode, but I hated her in the dressing room. I wanted to slap the shit out of her in the dressing room.
Everyone must raise your hand before you speak on our show. Oh, and drink almond milk because I'm intolerant lactose.
Intolerant lactose. That was funny. Okay, so it sounds like we're kind of we're splitting. We're still like Valentina, maybe Shea, maybe Sasha. That's good.
I think she had talent beyond just drag. I mean, she had timing. Her and Sasha.
Yeah, exactly.
Timing, everything. It was perfect.
It was very good. Yeah. But so I think bottoms. It sounds like we're like Peppermint, Alexis. I think honestly, Farrah might go soon too. I'm not seeing a lot out of her. But who's to say? So keep watching.
So far.
Yeah, but keep watching the show. And honestly, we talk, we give our critiques, but we wouldn't be giving critiques if we didn't love RuPaul's Drag Race and all the queens who participate. Yes. So congratulations to all. We will continue to watch, and I hope you continue to watch us on the morning after. So everybody say bye.